Welcome. We are I'm Yappie, and welcome. This is our podcast where we talk about tech, film, and video game news.
All right, question sent in by a viewer. If you guys can live in any video game world, what would it be and why? Any game you want. You have to live in that world, like NPC or even main, probably not main character, but
the slums of Midgard.
you would?
I think it would be interesting, to be honest. Yeah.
The slums the slums.
Yes, the slums.
Where the reactor would just blow up. I guess spoiler.
Yes, because it seems like the people over there are much or entertaining. Let's just say.
Really, the slums. That's a not like the golden saucer or something like that. You chose the slums.
Yeah, the slums of Midgard.
Golden saucer seems like because eventually I think you die. But I think there's one sector or something that didn't really die or whatever. I forgot.
Yeah.
But it's okay. So the slums, huh?
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII.
Yes.
Okay. How about you, Fergus?
Pokemon?
Really? Would you live?
I mean, it will be kind of in a sense, the safest.
Safest? Team Rocket.
One of the safer ones.
Well, okay. Which Pokemon game? Let's be clear. Which one? Because they're technically wild animals that you have to fight. Train.
Yeah, but use other Pokemon to fight them.
Yeah.
Once you become of age, you go to the professor and they'll give you a Pokemon at 10.
Yeah. Which is kind of crazy
to
think, right? 10 years old is okay to go out in the world.
Unless you have like a Metapod or.
Oh, Magikarp is even worse.
Yeah.
Is there a specific game or any?
No, just Pokemon, I think. That's my first thought. Yeah.
Nice.
Pokemon. Oh, so interesting. You chose Pokemon, he chose Final Fantasy. I'm surprised about the Final Fantasy though.
Really, I to be honest, like I said, like the slums of Midgard when we played the first, I think Rebirth. Was it Rebirth? Or remake? No,
remake. It has to be
remake. It seemed like a pretty cool, fun area. I know it blows up at the end, it crashes down,
yeah,
stuff. But before that, it seems like a pretty fun area. I'd like to check it out and live there for a while.
Yeah. So you have to have something kind of fun.
Yeah,
I would say this one was kind of hard actually. I thought about like a fantasy world, kind of like you guys, like Elden Ring, but then I don't want to be any of the seeing all those bosses. Right? So I thought, like, what was I thinking? I was thinking Mario. Mario doesn't kind of make too much sense.
Unless you're gonna be a Koopa or
or get destroyed by Bowser or something. But what was that? I was thinking, well, there's a lot of Dragon Ball games, so I was thinking Dragon Ball. So you can be like, maybe you want to be Krillin or something like that. At least you can shoot a fireball and fly. And go make a wish or something like that. Yeah, because Dragon Ball Kakarot was very close to something like that.
Yeah.
That was a pretty cool idea. But the game is not, or not that many people like it, I guess. A lot of DLCs for it though. Maybe one day I'll complete it all again. Okay, so speaking of living, the land of the living, within 4 years, entrepreneurs claim to bring back the woolly mammoth. Yay? Nay? Scary? Not scary? We talked about this a year or two ago together. which is kind of funny because they found a fossilized woolly mammoth. So I think that's probably why they are targeting this first. And I think they're planning using an elephant. Back then, I don't know what they're gonna use this time. But within 4 years, you get to see a dinosaur. Somewhat.
I don't know.
Okay, say it's in a zoo. Would you guys go see it?
Yes, that's a yes for me.
How about you, Brian?
I don't know, man.
In the wild? How about in the wild then?
In the wild, no. Definitely in the wild, no.
But can you imagine bringing what?
Like a lot bigger than elephants.
Yeah, I think elephants the closest thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but like they are a lot bigger.
Yeah. So I
seeing such a behemoth.
Yeah. In the wild, it might die. I don't know. It might get attacked and die, but in a zoo, it's kind of it's like the whales, right? It's kind of like in a captivity and it kind of like limited. Mm-hmm. Then again, you probably want to study the heck out of it, and they need to make money somehow back. The zoo sounds like the most logical thing, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would like to see dinosaurs, obviously, in real life too, because kind of like Jurassic Park. But then if they're wild and crazy, I don't know. Could be the first step of Jurassic Park for real, huh?
Real life Jurassic Park.
Yeah, because within 4 years is literally soon.
That's true.
Yeah, and entrepreneurs, obviously, they're going to try to make money somehow. This is going to be pretty interesting. But let's see in a couple years. Okay, so this is kind of an interesting idea. In case a disaster happens, they made an indestructible 5D memory crystal that stores our human DNA. I don't know. This is a cool idea.
All that information in a 5D.
That's considered pretty cool. Like even after our humanity's been extinct, like years later, millennia later, or like evolved to like not even resembling how we are now.
Yeah,
you can still go back and see how like the DNA. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because like even in people are saying like years later, right? We might not. Certain languages might be dead, or certain languages might change. We might change. I don't think we're going to change that much, but I'm just saying like what we might not even understand. Like if there's a disaster, right? Like another asteroid or something hit us 1,000 years from now, we might have to start all over. Might not even understand what English is anymore, or what this is trying to show.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what I was thinking. Like, what if, like you said, somewhere down the line we get destroyed and stuff. How would they translate whatever's in that crystal? Like, how would they ever pull out that information?
If you found this like years down the line, what the heck would you think? Like, what the hell is this kind of cartoon? Right? Or at least to me, that's what I would think.
I mean, like, is this like for me to sell or something?
No, assuming that we're prehistoric again.
Prehistoric, I think.
You probably won't be selling it. You just stomp on it or something.
Throw it on the ground.
It's a cool idea, right? Like, but I don't know. I don't know what purpose, or will it actually do anything, but I guess we'll find out. It is a way to save stuff, I guess, like hard drives.
Yeah.
But would anyone be able to understand or use it?
Most definitely. I think it would be hard.
I guess we'll find out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of DNA, did you guys hear about 23andMe?
What happened?
No, what happened?
a lot of people left the company. Something internal is happening, weird data breach and all that stuff. And there are people saying delete your DNA from the. Well, come on, we all know that they have backups and backups of all this stuff. It's unlikely that they'll ever delete all of it,
Right?
or any of it. To be honest, they just might hide it from the public, but you submit your data there, and it's definitely their data now.
Yeah.
They might anonymize it, which is another thing too, but I don't think you can actually delete your data. They just anonymize it. So what? This is kind of scary, isn't it? They have your makeup pretty much, like what makes you you. And now that people within it, or even people who know, are telling you to delete it.
That's crazy.
Is that scary?
Something real bad must have happened there then.
Yeah. Isn't it? Like what company can you trust with your stuff anymore, right?
Yeah, I wonder what they're trying to do with it. They must be trying to do something with it, right?
Oh, it's either The Simpsons or Family Guy. I forgot what show. But they was it The Simpsons? I forgot. One of the shows kind of went into this. Like, this is literally just a not 23andMe, but the synapse of the show is like it's rich people using this to find possible organ donors.
Possible organ donors.
Then they target you for their organs or something like that instead. Especially when you submit it and it's like 99% matched, right, or something compatible.
So
that's a crazy episode, actually.
So one of the TV shows did something about that,
or kind of talked about it, like the purpose of it. I don't know if it's true.
Oh wow, that's pretty scary.
That is kind of scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, well, if you have it, I guess try to delete it. But deleting, as we all know, it's not a real thing. Yeah, something happened. I wonder. There's another company that does it too. I forgot what it's called, but 23andMe is the big one. Speaking of science, without reading the title, did you guys read the title?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, we finally have a full mapping of fruit fly's brain. I guess obviously the fruit fly is tiny, but this is the brain and how it looks.
What's that thing on the top of it?
I guess it connects to the antennas. I don't know.
That's weird.
I assume this is connecting to the antennas. This is connecting to the rest of the body. I don't know. Yeah, what?
Oh, I was gonna say that looks weird.
Yeah, obviously they use humans and AIs to stitch together 21 million pictures, 7,050 layers into this image. Oh, obviously it's 3D as well. But that's kind of crazy, right? Like, there's 54 million synapses of the in a fruit fly's brain. 140,000 neurons, and almost 9,000 different types of neurons too.
God damn.
I think that's crazy.
It's kind of interesting with the size of it.
Yeah.
Is those two things on the side that are supposed to be the eyes?
It's either the eyes or the. Oh, I assume there's no ears, good. Right? It's connected to the eyes. You're thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly.
It's kind of seems very interesting with the size of it. It's like totally different from how
the rest of it looks.
Like a mammal's brain.
Yeah.
So it looks
optic lobes. Yeah. So I think this would be the eyes. It's the optic lobe.
So basically, its whole brain is just, it's basically, it looks like its face, right?
It's molded into the face, yeah, because I don't think they have a skull like we do.
Oh my god. That is...
Okay, so this is the central brain. It looks more like the human brain.
That looks so cool and weird at the same time.
Think of like, because I think they described it as a smaller than a grain of rice or something like that. Right. The brain itself. So all the work that went into this is for this picture, or this I guess not picture, but 3D rendering. Imagine like doing a human brain and doing, oh my, how long would that take? I wonder, did they say how long this took? Because this is kind of crazy. Wow. Yeah, it doesn't say how long. It probably took a while.
We're not done, but it's a big step.
Yeah.
The neuroscientists who began slicing up the fly in 2013.
This is crazy. I don't know what to say. Like, so all of this connection for a fly, right?
That's crazy. They've been trying to study this for the longest time.
I think it's the first, the easiest and the smallest to do.
Wow.
Damn, this is amazing though.
It looks very interesting, to be honest.
Yeah.
And like I said, it looks cool and weird at the same time.
A fly you don't think about too much because I guess we find it more of a nuisance, but it's obviously a living and important part of our I guess ecosystem.
Yeah.
So they eat like dead stuff. It help decompose and stuff.
Yeah, because now, like looking at it, you could totally make out the skull, not the
head,
skull, but the
head shape. It's cool. It's so cool. I thought this was amazing. But yeah, let's see in a couple couple more years, like what animal are they gonna do next, or if they already started. So speaking of computer or the brain, we're talking about the brain of our computers now. I don't know if you guys know that Intel used to call everything like i3, i5, i7, i9.
Mm-hmm.
They're changing the name. Did you guys know that?
Really?
Yeah, they're calling it just Core. I guess since Apple, they kind of just stopped it now. Everything used to be i something, right?
Right.
But yeah, Intel's coming out with new, more efficient chips coming out October today. Or I guess the announcement is supposed to be today. Yeah, and then
announcement.
It should come out soon. So this is the new chips for the next couple of years. This type of design, or the socket 1851. So sales are gonna start the end of the month, 24. So now is a good time to buy if you're into the latest chips, because this chip should last at least another 3, or the socket should last at least another 3 years. Because the Intel, the one before that, the i9s and i7s are 1700 series, so they're incompatible. Are you guys excited? Or I guess Fergus would be closer to excited than we are, because you're in the market for this.
Yeah, I'm looking to get a new computer.
Yeah, so obviously the 9 is the best, 7, 6, or 7, 5, and 3. So the new chips, right, are supposed to be more power efficient and has better thermals compared to the current gen, which is kind of cool. But there's some, I don't know if they're going to talk about the leaks here, but it's supposed to be 5.7 gigahertz. Oh yeah, they do talk about it here. Intel Record draws up to 58% less power than 14900K from last generation. Do you guys care about like how much power it uses?
Not really.
no one really thinks about it that much, right?
Yeah, unless probably not.
Okay, yeah, because that's what I was thinking too. Like, it's cool. I guess if you're using a laptop, it makes sense. But if you're using a desktop, if you have enough power supply, it doesn't really matter, I would say, but I don't know. So Intel's claiming that it's on average 4% faster, and which is not much, but it uses a lot less power, which is the bigger part of it. So I don't know. It's kind of 13 degrees cooler too. So less power obviously means it runs cooler, which is a good thing because Intel kind of messed up their game last quarter. Yeah, so they lost 1.6 billion. And there's news that the CEO of Nvidia is worth more than Intel the company.
That's crazy.
Because how much Intel lost because of the 13900 and the 14900 chips. It's crazy. Like I don't know. A person is worth more than a company that's been around for so long. But yeah, it's much more power efficient, cooler. The performance is might be just on par. It probably won't be any better. I think there's leaks or early leaks that probably won't show until real test comes out, but it's slightly slower technically, or I don't know why, but I guess we'll find out when true tests are coming out in a couple weeks or 2 weeks, it looks like.
Interesting.
Yeah, more efficient. So also I guess great news for people who currently have these chips. Nightmare's over. Nightmare's finally over. So they found 4 bugs and they fixed all 4. It's pretty much just too high voltage issue. Kind of sucks, man. Like, company's been around for so long, I guess. Well, I'm not blaming because of COVID. It's just probably they didn't test it well enough.
Yeah.
Because it went through a whole generation, which was the 13900, and now it's 14900 as well.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, well, at least the nightmare is over. Hopefully, I'm going through that RMA process. They haven't even emailed me back yet. So I guess we'll see how that process is going. I'll update you guys on it too. But
that's crazy.
Yeah. Intel is finally done with this, hopefully.
Hopefully.
We'll find out. Did you guys know there's this number is kind of mind-blowing to me. I guess it kind of makes sense because most of the world use Windows in general, but there's 900 million users who are obviously needs to upgrade from Windows 10 to 11 eventually. But I'm surprised. I never thought about how many
500 million
people are actually using Windows, right? Obviously the number is much higher in total, right?
Right.
But Microsoft just telling you like, hey, you need 900 million people need to upgrade. What the hell?
You could be one of them.
Oh, you still using 10?
Yeah. I always just say skip for now.
Really?
Way later. Yeah.
How about you, Brian?
Oh, I'm on 11.
Okay. Yeah, 11.24. I think we talked about this last week, but the latest update has a lot of blue screens of death bugs too. So I guess it's a good thing that you can't upgrade that easily. Or that unless you sign up for the beta or the early testing. I'm glad I missed out on that too. But I just never thought about how many.
900 million.
Windows 10. Let's be clear. It's just Windows 10. So around 130 million Windows 10 users have to switch to 11. Have switched. Okay, so it was much more. But a lot of people already did it. Yeah. Or not a lot, but it's a lot, but not a lot.
So estimated 1.03 billion
use Windows 10
users
within the last year.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so they're gonna stop the support for it in October 2025. You still have a year.
Oh, that's still a whole year. Okay.
Yeah, so it's not like you have to do it.
I mean, when I get a new computer, it's gonna upgrade to Windows 11 that way. So
yeah, I heard Windows forcing people to update. Like you wake up one day and it's already Windows 11.
God damn.
So I don't even know what to say, but yeah. So this equates to 240 million PCs. Oh, a lot of these are incompatible too. I think that's probably why. Because Windows 11 requires TMP 2.0, which is I think a security thing that's supposed to be built into your motherboard, but old computers don't have it. Old and cheap, I guess. Like the budget ones don't have these chips in there.
That's crazy.
But obviously you can bypass it, and a lot of people found ways to bypass it, but 900 million probably just either older devices or they just don't care.
Yeah.
So they're estimating about 240, so about a third of it might be just not compatible. So you stockpile this, they're saying is 600 kilometers taller than the moon. I don't even know why they say that. I guess they're trying to paint a picture of how many. But yeah, Windows make you update sometimes. It's kind of frustrating. Okay, so kind of cool. I think, at least to me. I think this is amazing. But the color, they should have chose orange. This looks red, right? This is red.
It looks red. Maybe it's just the color in the image.
Yeah, I hope so, because red, orange, and blue makes sense. Because it's Goku. Red? Why would it be red? There's no red in Dragon Ball. I don't know where the red came from, but yeah. This is, or maybe it's, no, cannot be. But anyways, Secretlab has
you see the Dragon Ball right in the back?
Yeah.
I think if it's orange, it contrasts too much with those Dragon Balls.
Yeah, that's true. That could be.
Or like it's too similar, so then they need
kind of hide it.
Red to be contrast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That could be it. But still, red chair's kind of fugly though.
It might be fugly, but we know someone's gonna try it.
No, because our Secretlabs does this kind of cool thing where they have skins where you just put it over your current chair. If they do that, I don't know, maybe in the future, but right now it's kind of ugly. The red doesn't look too nice, especially when it's kind of like I don't know what this pattern is or why they have this kind of striation. Like clean line makes sense, but this doesn't. It's supposed to be like a battle, like after you got fireballed or something. Like you know how the clothes kind of like tear off a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's cool. It's a cool idea. What would cause you guys to buy a new chair?
Old one's falling apart.
That's the only way?
Yeah.
Yeah. What caused you, Fergus?
If my chair broke.
The only way is if the chair breaks.
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with my chair right now.
So what does breaking mean? Does breaking mean it won't have back support anymore, or like actually break?
Like actually break.
Like it's on the floor.
Yeah. Maybe when as I get older, I will look for a more comfortable chair. Right now, I'm not at that stage.
Yeah. Because when you honestly, because I have the Valorant one, it's not as comfortable as my old chair, which was the one we use in the office. But yeah, this is interesting. I like the idea. I like the Dragon Ball, but it's gonna be hard for you to buy another chair, right?
Yeah.
Unless they make a really nice design. I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's a cool idea. I really like it. But speaking of another chair brand, this is one of the bigger
Herman
names.
Miller, their chairs are really nice.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the highest end. I don't know. But yeah, 80s arcade game collection. Well, this is in the 80s. I don't know. I guess they're trying to target a certain demographic.
What are these games?
I don't know.
Exactly. Okay.
I really don't know, but yeah, Herman Miller obviously is a really popular brand, but I don't know what these are.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't recognize these
at all, right?
No.
Yeah. This is surprisingly to say, this is before our probably not before his time, but before our time for sure. But what kind of games are these? I think back then games were not even. I guess this artistic take on it, maybe.
The only thing I could think of what game wise was either pinball machine or
Pong and all that stuff, right? Maybe this is the cover art of these type of games, but I just don't. It doesn't click to me. This kind of looks a little familiar, but I just don't know what it is. But these two definitely not.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the art does look cool, I gotta admit. The art does look nice.
It's too flashy, right? Or is it too artistic?
I could see it being a little too artistic.
It's too much, right?
Yeah.
Would you rather get a black chair or just a chair like this?
Oh, probably opt for a black chair.
Yeah.
This is more neutral, right? It's not too.
And it fits my desk better. My desk is black.
Yeah, the color theme of it, because this one will stand out, especially this green and orange and pink. Blue maybe, right? This one's kind of hard too, but this one stands out as hell, especially this bottom part. Yeah, this is kind of cool. I don't know. I don't know this. So I obviously you guys wouldn't buy the Dragon Ball one, so I assume you guys wouldn't buy this one too, right?
No, not looking to that.
Yeah. All right, so this is kind of news to me. I did not know this. But did you guys know the PlayStation plates, the Slim, does not fit the 5? The Pro? Or will not fit the Pro? Or at least that's what a lot of people are saying.
Yeah. I've pretty much assumed that.
Oh, you did? I assumed they would fit. I think
because it's a different size. The sizing is different. The Slim is definitely going to be smaller, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was just like the distance of this is just bigger and everything else would fit. That's what in my mind, that's what I was thinking.
From the image, it kind of does look like that, yes.
Yeah. But I think what people are saying that only the bottom two fits, the top two do not. Because the curve is slightly off. Which is kind of weird. Like engineering standpoint, I would honestly keep it all the same. Right? I mean, change this distance is fine, but as long as the plate fits, you sell one product for both systems. Oh, I guess that kind of makes sense too, right? Like, say you got the gray PlayStation, you cannot put it on a different system.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know the reason why. But I would honestly have made it fit. I don't know. Weird. Let's see if it's true when it comes out, but people are saying right now it does not fit. All 4 pieces.
That's crazy.
Okay. Oh, I should have said Spider-Man. Oh my god, I should have said Spider-Man as my answer. Living in New York City is the same as living in New York
That's
City.
just New York City. That's just New York City with more crime.
More crime. You get to see Spider-Man. You get to see this. Oh, I should have said. Oh well, whatever. Too late. I don't want to change my answer, but yeah. So, did you guys know most? Hold on. Let me try to. Yeah, this is better, so I don't show any politics stuff. Let me cut that out a little, or cut the zoom. Yeah. So, did you guys know? Or I don't know if you guys know, but would you guys expect more people prefer single player games? The study shows.
Yeah.
I feel like that is the trend, the current trend.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because I think a lot of games are now mostly single players. There's not that many co-ops unless you play like Call of Duty or Destiny or Fortnite, stuff like that.
Because okay, interesting. Both of you think that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of like multiplayer games that's kind of came out and just kind of wandered off, like kind of lost their traction. I think majority of player base have been leaning towards like at least single player, or if not even co-op is okay.
Yeah.
But like less of the live service multiplayer PvP games.
Yeah.
It's not as popular as previously.
Interesting. I honestly thought it was the opposite because Call of Duty and all that stuff. But yeah, so 74% of gamers over the age of 55 told they prefer single player over co-op. Okay, that's over the age of 55? Oh, that's a way. I mean, okay, that's kind of news to me. 53% of people who play video games prefer to play themselves, don't play online. So pretty much half. Oh, that's not much actually. 53 and 50, probably within some type of error.
You should read what's underneath of that.
Underneath where?
Where you said the 55. You should read. The more likely, if
the more likely you are to want to play with other people. In fact, younger people, the younger you are, the more likely you want to play with other people. 30% of players under the age of 19 prefer playing solo.
That makes sense too, because you want to play games with your friends.
No, solo is not with your friends.
No. Only 30% of the players under the age of 19 prefer
majority wants to play with their friends.
Majority wants it, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Okay, so single player, so online. Okay, so I guess this is the Call of Duty. 25 to 34 is when everything's slightly. So that just means like I don't know, because this is different. How the heck do you explain this? So the older you are, the more likely you just want to just be by yourself. It looks like
solo gaming, yeah.
In general, right? Unless you're a social person, then like this number drops.
I think a lot of it is they're not looking to have that competitiveness, rather than just they want to just enjoying playing the game rather than trying to compete with other players.
That's so interesting. Okay, so this is the correlation is the opposite after 20. This is you're still finding what you like. I can kind of get that. You're still kind of finding what you like. You ultimately found what you like, and as you get older, you wanna more solitude. Okay.
No, but I totally kind of feel that way as well.
Like you like single story games?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's these more story games that are coming out. I started to like them more.
Yeah.
And to be honest, not saying like everyone is like this, but I feel like when when you play more like co-op games, you start to see more and more toxicity.
Yeah.
You know?
You don't see toxicity when you're playing alone unless you're showing that trait.
Yeah. So I feel like for me, like I enjoy playing games, you know, enjoying the company as well, but then you just get that one person who just ruins it for everybody, right? And it's like, all right, it's not for me.
Okay, that could also means like you get older, you tolerate it less.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of explanations, but yeah, this is interesting.
Yeah, this was an interesting survey. I kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah, so but there's not that many good single player story games lately, right? Like,
no, they had to do a lot of remakes and stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing too, right? A lot of it is remake, or a lot of it is. No, there's a lot of remakes lately. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, this survey says electric car will eventually take over. I guess I think we all kind of understand that it's coming, especially in California, right? Because 2035 is required.
Right.
So Honda is Honda's one of many companies that's doing this too, but they're bringing fake engine noises and vibrations to your car to make it feel like how it used to. Is that weird, or is that cool, or is that what do you guys think?
That seems unnecessary.
Yeah, I feel like it's unnecessary as well.
Because if you go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, unless you're like into the noises like cars make, then yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, like muscle cars, right? I would assume the people who are really into muscle cars like the vibration and the noise, which is what I think the Challenger or something like that was doing. Right. They're trying to make mimic that exhaust noise, but now Honda's doing this as well. So
I think. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. No, I was just thinking, like, for me, like, if I get an electric car, I want it to be, smooth and kind of not so noisy, like a smooth ride.
Yeah. I think they're doing this to help transition people. I don't know if this is like 100% true, or if people need the transition. Do you actually miss the vibrations, the engine sound?
No.
I can usually it for like, especially for sports car users. Like sports car users, a big part of driving experience is the sound and the car, how the car feels.
Yeah.
Right. And with electric car, it may not have as strong sensories on that.
Yeah. But also, that it's fake too, right?
Yeah.
So that's, I guess it's like an ease into it, but it's like it's not real. So it's like, oh man, I guess I don't know. You're technically wasting battery just doing that.
Oh, I just thought of something.
What?
Could you imagine? Not to be mean or kind of, but could you imagine the hacker series? Just all like the engine sound for you just going.
Oh yeah, a hacker can definitely hack this stuff. Hackers can hack any car technically. Like the Kia's been hacked quite a lot lately. Have you seen the news or no? Heard about it?
No.
Have you, Fergus?
No.
Oh, there's this flipper device that easy to go into Kia cars, like extremely easy. Yeah, I think Kia's the big target, but I'm just that a lot of people are doing, but I don't know. Yeah, it's software. It's a matter of just hacking into like a computer, right? It's technically a computer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. This is cool. I think this is like to really help hardcore car people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, to ease into a future that is gonna be forced upon everyone.
That is true.
So this is extremely cool. I don't think you guys are into photography like I am. I assume no, right? Like you guys don't manually shoot your pictures and stuff like that, right?
Nah.
How about you, Fergus? No, right?
Sometimes, but not too much.
Yeah. So Lego, as cool as this company is, made a film camera off of Legos. So this is so cool. This is the shutter. Manually, you have to flick it. Depending on how fast you flick it, it's your shutter speed. There's a film roll in the back. I don't think there's pictures. Is there pictures here? Yeah, there's a film. You can roll. And it's kind of, I don't know, this is kind of crazy. For a Lego product, no?
It is. And I'm wondering if you have to build it yourself.
Yeah, definitely have to build it yourself. Most likely. I don't.
Very cool.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think you obviously can buy it like that, unless you buy secondhand, I guess. This is I obviously don't expect like the best camera quality. Yeah, this is more like a vintage kind of, like a certain feel to it. But these are some examples from one of my cousins, a different hung. But yeah, this is kind of cool, right? Like someone, this is, I think it's so amazing. Like Lego did this.
I can see Hall and the family. All right, guys, I got the camera.
Yeah, like even the Insta stacks ones are pretty cool too, right? Like simple Polaroid kind of picture where you actually physically have the picture.
Yeah.
But this is so cool. This is Legos.
Yeah, it is so cool and interesting.
Obviously, film, you can't change the ISO because it's part of the film itself.
Right.
You can't consistently flick fast enough, like a actual camera,
right,
to close the shutter so it doesn't burn the image into the film. But this is amazing. Like if you just want to have fun and just go out and take pictures, like you don't care. This is nice. This is still pretty nice.
It has kind of a retro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New cameras can't. Well, hopefully your newer cameras can't do this because the quality is not that good. I guess you can always just take the lens and put it in front of your camera. That's what some people do. Did you guys know that they take disposable cameras and they put into a lens cap and they put it into your camera to take pictures, like kind of like the Kodak style? Yeah, that's a cool idea too. But yeah, this is cool from Legos. This is no.
Aww.
Well, I actually, because I'm so tired of building Legos, it's not even funny. Like, I hate building Legos. Because once you go through one of the Simpsons thing, it's like, oh my god, no, wait. Okay, I thought it was 3,000. No, this Leica cameras are 3,000, makes sense. If you want to own, it's not available yet. It's going through a selection process. Oh, that's still crazy though. I don't know.
Oh man, that's interesting.
Yeah. Would you guys, okay, like say it is available, would you guys buy
it? Just to try it out, yeah.
Yeah, I think I would, yeah.
Oh, it cannot be that expensive, right? It's an old
Lego is quite expensive.
I mean, expensive in terms of like, it cannot be thousands, right? Probably like 100, 150, 200.
Now it gave me a reason to take pictures.
Yeah, because your phone is so convenient, right? And so high quality nowadays. It's like camera, it's kind of hard to lug around.
Brian, what kind of photos are you taking? I don't know. My shutter speed is not that quick.
Yeah, this one I sneezed because this shutter things are just right here are so cool. Hopefully they make it because I think it's pretty awesome. And last news, did you guys see this? Nintendo announced Alarmo.
Yeah, I saw this. It seems. At first, I thought it seems cool, but then, so what? It has a motion sensor that monitors your movement.
Yeah.
So, and I saw that, I was like, huh.
Questionable. I know motion is better than actual camera monitoring. Yeah. Because I was thinking like, oh shit, privacy and all this stuff.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool. You can customize like with Nintendo sounds. So and then when you move, it makes a different sound. When you wake up, it also has you can set it to make a different sound. But, like, it seems pretty fun, like pretty unique.
Looks pretty cool.
$100 cool.
Not $100 cool, but maybe $50 cool.
Might be a tad expensive.
Yeah.
Would you guys? Well, obviously it's Nintendo, so it won't be any cheaper anytime soon. But do you guys even use alarm clocks? No, right?
Nope.
Well, phone. Yeah.
Use my phone, yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Like, no one really uses this anymore, unless you have like an Alexa or something like that, or Google Home. And this is. Go ahead.
Oh, but I was gonna say, even then, I don't use it for alarm.
Yeah, yeah. Because this is kind of cool. The idea, the font, right? And I think the font and the character, maybe you can have it on like a different screen or something like that. But a dedicated device is kind of, I don't know. For $100 too, I think that's overpriced for real.
I think it's more for kids. They're targeting for younger generation, the young ones.
Yeah, this is definitely like hardcore Mario, Zelda. I think even I heard. Did you guys see the trailer for this?
No, I have not.
There's this game Splatoon, I think.
Splatoon, and Mario.
Yeah. So one of the sounds that it has is the gunfire.
Oh my goodness!
At least in my ears, I heard it, and I was like, "Would you want to wake up to something like that?"
But the Splatoon gun, the gun is an ink.
Yeah. No, but say you never played the game, you hear it like boom, 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 boom. It's like, oh. Well, it's not exactly boom. It's more kitty, but it's just like in my mind, because I never played that game, but I'm just saying like if I woke up to sounds like that, I'm like, oh no, that would get me up all right. But the Mario coin is kind of cool, and all the others kind of cool, but I don't know. $100 is not.
Yeah.
Especially when it doesn't take up your whole screen, so you have like black. Yeah, I think version 2 probably will be the full screen.
Yeah.
Because that's a little off if it's like just a square in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's coming.
Okay, and on to film news. With new trailers that came out this week, what we got first look into Moana 2. So that's an exciting news as we during D23 we found out that Moana 2 is coming out soon.
Yeah. Have you guys seen the first one? I forgot. Fergus did, right?
Yes, I have.
1 out of 10. What do you think?
7.
Okay, so it's not like go out and watch it kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you haven't seen it definitely, right, Brian?
Yeah, definitely haven't. Is that supposed to be our daughter?
Oh man, was it? I don't remember from last time.
Yeah.
It was revealed right from last time. I don't quite remember.
Okay, it's no worries. It just looks like now it's like, oh, she's older and she has a child now. So I was like,
she is the leader. She does become the leader of the tribe.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay. So when is this out?
I think it's little. This is her little sister,
Yeah.
not daughter. It
Little
comes out in
sister makes
November.
sense. But I had never
Pretty
seen the
cool, like this
movie.
image, seeing a whale shark right there. Like, whoa.
The scale, yeah,
Just before Thanksgiving is coming out.
yeah. This is
Wow.
cool. I like this kind of scale thing. Like it's God of War. Kind of brings me back to like, oh shit, you're just a little person compared to the animals out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving week, pretty much.
Yep.
Okay.
And next, Brian, last week you talked about Yakuza Like a Dragon, the game series. We have a movie or TV series based on the video game.
So this has to be comedy, right?
No.
I don't think it seems it's not seem to be comedy.
Wait, have you guys played the games?
I have.
Yes,
They're more, or at least what I saw seems more comic. No.
There was a little humor in there, but to be honest, it was more like
more serious.
Yeah, and then
I don't think it's a comedy game.
Yeah.
Okay. Because like even the opening trailer of the new one, it was like, kind of like in the beach. That I don't know. At least the trailer made it seem more comedy. I guess the actual real game is not.
Yeah.
Like a Dragon is not part of the Yakuza main one, right? It's more like the side, not the side, but spin-off, if I'm not mistaken. I guess I never played. I just heard people say it. I don't know. But it seems kind of cool.
Yeah, I haven't played it, so I don't know. But I know that Like a Dragon was a game.
I only played one of it, and I didn't. From what I was playing, they had some little funny moments, but it was more serious. And
okay.
I think the story is kind of serious. It's just that the action seems goofy because of how.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's probably
extreme it is, or how exaggerated it is.
Yeah.
I was watching the trailer for this one last week, and it looked. At first, I thought it was the game, but then I saw like real persons. I was like, "Oh crap! This is gonna be something I might have to watch."
Yeah, it's coming to Prime later this month.
This month?
Yeah.
Oh. So if this does good, you know how much money Sega would make with like 9 games or whatever that's out? You know that's what they're kind of like betting, not exactly, but they're that's why they're branching out to get more people.
I could see that.
Yeah, because Fallout I think was a great example. I think a lot of people went back to the games, and there's a huge spike after the show came out. So I'm assuming
after the show came out, a lot of people played like Fallout 4, I think it was.
Yeah,
that a lot of people played. But yeah, there's definitely people. If this show is a hit, like people will go and play Yakuza, especially the Like a Dragon one.
Yeah, this is cool. I just 9 or whatever games is kind of a time investment, right?
Yeah,
especially when all of them are long, if I'm not mistaken.
They were pretty long.
Yeah,
I still haven't finished the one I'm playing. I was like, no, I can't. Because okay. So the only problem that I had with it is if you don't save constantly, you go back to where the last part you saved, and that pissed me off. And I was like, dude, I can't play this. I went too far, and
because you're so used to like the autosave.
Yeah, I didn't save, and I had to go back and do everything. I was like, nope, I'm not doing that again.
I wonder why they. Is it an older one or?
Yeah, it was probably it was an older one, but I was like, dude, I'm done. I can't go back and play this again.
Yeah, this is a cool idea because if you don't have time to play it, you obviously can't have time to watch it.
Yeah,
which is much more reasonable nowadays. So October 24th. Amazon's doing some stuff now, huh? I guess because they acquired MGM and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And all our Amazon money is going to it. Oh man.
And we have a lot of pretty interesting films and TV shows coming out this week. First one I want to show is Saturday Night. So this is kind of a movie about the first broadcast of Saturday Night Live, or the story of what happens, like how Saturday Night Live happened.
It's historic, right? But is it good enough? I don't know. I find that pretty interesting idea. I can understand that could be hectic, could be funny, could be all this stuff, but I don't know if anyone cares about the before part of the first episode. Do you think?
I don't think it's pretty. I think it's pretty interesting, like how a lot of people, like a lot of these movies I think has done not bad. Like the Apple one.
You're talking about like Steve Jobs one.
Yeah, like the story behind like how these big pop culture like show or tech giant or person like came to be, right?
Yeah. Have you seen?
We know, like,
okay, go ahead.
We know about like everything, pretty much everything since it came out, but we don't really know much about the before or how this came to be.
Yeah. So it's like the origin story in some ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because did you guys see the Steve Jobs one, the one where before the 3 events he's like backstage and all that stuff? Have you guys seen it?
Oh,
I have not actually seen it. I've seen clips of it.
It's not that good. It's cool to see and understand like what he went through, or the depiction of what he went through and all that stuff before that, but unless you're a huge fan, it's not as good as the origin, like his biography kind of story, the one where Ashton Kutcher was in it. That was more interesting than before the 3 big events.
Oh.
At least in my opinion, because I'm a huge Steve Jobs fan, but not an Apple fan. But yeah, his book is really good, and the movie itself, that movie itself was not that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I guess I'm hesitant of this one. Unless you're a huge fan of Saturday Night Live, I don't know. But so far, 78%. That's pretty good. Better than the Joker too. Which is so disappointing to me. I haven't seen it because of the negative
reviews.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Lady Gaga's not really in it. And so on. Not like really in it, but it's like, I don't know. Yeah, 78 it's not that bad. Are you guys gonna see this movie?
So another movie in the similar realm. This is The Apprentice. It's a biopic of Donald Trump. His topic about how kind of when he was younger and how he learned from I don't know how to say the name, Roy Khan. Kind of how he became the person he is today.
Yeah. Without going to politics, his story is not bad. How he became.
Right.
Yeah, like ignoring the like the current news part, like it's pretty interesting seeing like it's similar stories, like seeing how someone like him, like the story behind that.
Yeah, I think his dad is in real estate in New York. So he learned a lot from his dad, and yeah, a lot of deals went south, I think, and then he's smart enough to like realize like what's going to happen in the future, and he became successful. Well, without the politics inside, I don't know. It's a cool story, from what I know, but we'll see. The Apprentice.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of hard, right? Because a lot of people either hate him or love him.
But I think that's what movies are supposed to be. Not like to love or hate, it's just to enjoy as an entertainment value.
Yeah, but once you hear a name, people are like, blah, 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 associate negativity or positivity. This is very hard. Yeah.
People need to get that out. Just watch it.
Yeah. But his story is not bad. It was 7 billion in debt or something.
Ooh.
And he walked up to, he was walking with someone. He said, this homeless guy is richer than he is, because he's not 7 billion in debt. Which was amazing. And when I heard that quote, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But yeah, this is an interesting idea. He doesn't. I don't know. I guess we'll see. 79% is not that bad. It's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's like an origin story.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we'll get to see his dad in it. So it's more about him and the lawyer. So I guess it's possibly a little after. We'll see.
Yeah.
I think this movie was going to be very interesting, very cool, because this movie is kind of features two deaf leads. Oh, of course, Joel Kinnaman. He's not actually deaf, I'm pretty sure, but then like he's playing a detective who got permanent hearing loss on duty. And then they have a death witness where the two of them gets targeted by gangs to coming for them in an apartment.
What are the chances?
So it's pretty interesting, like kind of being from the view of two deaf person being hunted and trying to make it out alive.
What are the chances of two deaf people witnessing the same crime?
Well, he's a detective.
And he's defending the deaf witness.
Yeah.
Brutal gang murder. Okay. Interesting.
Very.
Okay.
So I'm very interested to see how like this movie like this usually portrays the death scenes, like the scenes where they can't hear anything, pretty well.
Yeah.
And put a lot of good suspense and showcase that very well. So pretty excited to see like how this unfolds.
Yeah. So far
in place.
So far good reviews, but no percentage. Off Fresh Tomatoes, it looks like. Okay. It's been a while since we have a good crime story, right? Movie.
Right.
I can't think of the last one. Den of Thieves was the top of my head right now. Yeah, hopefully there's a lot more of these cool crime kind of movies.
Oh, this one.
And then that's it for the movie news. For TV shows coming out next week is Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage. Spin-off of a spin-off. Big Bang Theory came out with spin-off, which is Young Sheldon, and this is a spin-off from Young Sheldon.
Oh, is this? Oh, that's interesting.
So this is Sheldon's older brother.
Yeah.
And him raising a family. I'm guessing this should take place after the event of Young Sheldon. Young Sheldon did just finish their final season.
Interesting.
Without Sheldon being in it, it's kind of hard to carry a show, right? That's surrounded by Sheldon himself.
we'll see how this movie goes. Because Georgie, I think, end up being a pretty good character.
It's like The Office, right? Trying to survive without Steve Carell is hard. I mean, not impossible, but I guess we'll see. Sheldon is the bread and butter of even the Big Bang.
True.
Once he left, the show cannot continue, which is kind of crazy, right? No, he was a good character in that show. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
So what?
Well, I was gonna say this should be interesting how this is gonna play out.
Is this the same actor or different?
It's the same actor, right? It's the same.
Okay.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Okay, cool. October 17th, so next week.
Right, okay, and then coming out this week is Dragon Ball Daima on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, man.
Excited?
I can't wait.
Honestly, I wish they brought back Super instead. But I guess it kind of makes sense too, because of the idea behind having Goku a kid again.
Right.
Maybe to undo GT. I don't know. We'll see. Because GT is not Toriyama's project. It was, I think, the studios. Yeah. And a lot of things not Toriyama anymore. He just gives ideas, and the writers, and I guess I forgot the main guy now, but they pretty much draw out his idea and change it a little. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. I don't know. It's cool that there's a new Dragon Ball, but I wanted the Super to continue because they kind of ended it with the Tournament of Power, and they just and a new version of Freezer is out, and they kind of stopped that because he passed away, and they just froze it for however long.
Crazy.
Yeah. Let's see how the Freezer one do. But yeah, this is interesting. Tomorrow. Are you guys gonna watch it?
Probably over the weekend for during my lunchtime. I'll watch it.
Yeah, I don't have Crunchyroll. That's another thing. Another subscription service, huh?
You can use mine if you want.
No. I don't want. It's not that I'm gonna watch it like that. I want another subscription kind of thing to worry about. I don't know. How about you, Fergus? Are you watching it?
Yeah, I'll probably watch it. I might wait for more episodes to come out before I watch it, though.
Yeah. That's the thing. Watching one and then you just like wait another week.
Yeah, on a cliffhanger, you're like, oh.
Yeah, but the first episode is two episodes long, so it's slightly longer. Yeah, I think I will ultimately watch it. It's just kind of hard. You want the Super to continue as well, and then now there's another in between. I forgot what I said. This one was right before Super. So I don't know how. So it's not an undoing of GT. GT has Pam. Or Pan. Pan is in Super. So it cannot be the undoing of GT. So this is just a retcon of GT, I guess. I don't know. This is complicated. I guess we'll have to see when it comes out and how it plays out. I don't know. This is going to be interesting.
And then lastly, for film news, we get an update on Princess Diaries 3. That long-awaited sequel is finally coming.
Interesting.
They can't. I guess Christopher Pine does make a little sense.
But they're old.
One. Yeah,
they're old now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty interesting to see the direction that Princess Diary 3 is gonna take.
Do you guys remember much from it?
I remember the first one, not so the second one as much.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of these. So.
Like as a kid, I think you probably saw it on TV and you probably didn't know.
Mm-hmm. This is with Anne Hathaway. It's not just Princess Diary 3. You just go all the way down.
Uh-huh.
There's also down more Devil's Wear Prada right at the end. Yeah, Devil's Wear Prada 2 is also in development.
Oh my god!
So 2 of her very kind of big early debut movies are coming out with sequels.
Huh.
Dang.
Okay.
It's very interesting, like kind of seeing these sequels to with kind of these old Disney movies. Hocus Pocus, of course, got one already. Hocus Pocus 2. We know that Freaky Friday is coming out with a second one called Freakier Friday.
It's just you know, it's kind of it's cool, right? I guess Disney is doing whatever they're doing, but we need to have her as Catwoman. Right?
Oh wow, you remember her as Catwoman?
No, I remember her in a lot of movies, but I'm just saying like they teased it at the end.
Yeah, that's true.
They didn't really tease it. They did show off her as Catwoman.
Oh, I guess they teased.
We just
I
didn't
guess
really see her in too much action, but she was Selena. It wasn't teased.
No. What I was thinking is Nightwing, right? Was it Nightwing at the end?
Yes, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was thinking.
Yes.
They teased that one, but she needs to have her own damn Catwoman show or movie.
That's now that you said that about the Nightwing one, I was wondering if they would ever show someone.
No, they won't.
I was like, man, they can't just put it out there like that and just take it away from me.
Yeah, they took that away, and too bad. I don't know. Maybe one of those DC verse ones she might come back.
Was he actually Dick Grayson?
I believe so. One of my coworkers before is a big fan. He was telling me it was Nightwing, so I'm assuming he's right.
Okay, let's see the character. I'm looking at kind of. Let's see, this Nightwing is Dick Grayson, and that character is. Huh.
Is it? No, I never confirmed it. I'm assuming he was right because he's a big fan.
It was hinted as he's gonna be Robin, not so much Nightwing, because
Nightwing comes later, right?
Well, yeah, it's Dick Grayson Robin becomes Nightwing after he grows up.
Yeah, okay.
But Joseph Gordon-Levitt his character is John Blake.
Okay, he's already old enough to become Nightwing.
So his character is John Blake, so not Dick Grayson.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I wish she would come back as a Catwoman though. That would have been another cool movie. But these two, I guess, is kind of cool too. It's just Disney being Disney, coming out with sequels instead of something newer.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys on board, or you guys like it, or going to watch it or something?
No.
Yeah, look forward to it.
Okay. Oh, on to gaming news, huh?
Yeah. With gaming news, so there's been rumors, and now Ubisoft confirms that Tencent have been in discussions of a buyout.
Ubisoft they're in such trouble.
Yeah.
They cannot release a good game. They take too long to release a game.
Yes.
They effed up with Star Wars. They're gonna effed up with Assassin's Creed now. Yeah, a buyout makes sense.
Yeah. So that's what they confirmed that they were and with one of the biggest gaming industries now, Tencent.
Second biggest.
Yeah.
They're the second biggest, yeah. Well, buying it, they might become even bigger, so we'll see.
Yeah, how do you guys feel about that, man?
Well, someone needs to save Ubisoft.
Yeah, that's true.
Because Ubisoft itself it's not doing anything good.
No.
Assassin's Creed was good.
Yes, it was good.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened to them.
But then they tried to do it like the Valhalla was like an RPG, and I was like, no, I don't like it like that.
Assassin's Creed 1, 2, I think they milk it too much.
Yeah.
They had a good idea. A guy going back in the guy's mind and time to find blah blah blah.
They ruined the story with the third one.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, it was a good first 2 games, and then they just messed it up. They messed it up. That's the third game, if I'm not mistaken, was continuing the same story as the second one. Is that right?
Well, they're all technically still in the same universe. Like, the story continues technically. But yes, the third one is when what's his name?
Ezio? Is it?
No, Ezio is the assassin. But was it Damon? No. The guy who goes into his past,
the chair, right?
Ancestor.
Yeah.
He dies, and that was kind of the end of that.
Yeah.
Story.
So I remember playing the first one, and then the London one, and then Valhalla. Yeah. And then just this recent one that came out.
The second one was
Desmond Miles. Yeah, they killed Desmond. Dies. Was it third one or before the third one? But like somewhere around there, he does die and kind of ended that storyline.
Crazy.
And then the fourth one ends up starting becoming kind of more individual stories.
Yeah.
Still in the same universe, same idea.
It was a cool idea.
One was a good game. Fourth one was a good game.
Yeah.
And after that, that friend with the story kind of also starts going down.
Like I said, I liked it in the very beginning, but then once they deviated it from and then made Valhalla, I was like, no, you can't deviate from that. The first one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, then Outlaw wasn't, I guess, too good. Not everyone's like dying to play it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Now, I can see why they're in talks, because Ubisoft's only $2 per share. $3. I assume it might be. Oh, it was like $2.50. It looks like. That's pretty bad. I don't know.
Yeah, it's real bad. But yeah, they confirmed talks.
Well, this will be interesting because Tencent tends to have a lot of microtransactions within their games too.
Yes, yeah.
So this will be interesting to see with them taking up the properties that Ubisoft has. Like what direction they're going to do with these big games.
Yeah, especially with the license to do Star Wars, it's not going to be pretty. Well, hopefully, we'll see. But it's in talks, does not confirm. Oh, they confirmed it. Oh shit! So this is actually most likely happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they need someone to take over.
Yeah, definitely. And speaking of rumors, the classic God of War is the Greek pathology. It might be making a comeback just in time for the 20th anniversary. It's been 20 years since God.
Remaster.
Yeah.
It's not remake.
No, it's remastered for PS5 in 2025. 20 years.
Did you guys play any of them?
Not the old ones, no.
How about you, Brian?
No. I'm trying to think of it. Like,
I think the only one I have not played was the first one. But these are amazing, amazing games back then. it's like the scale, right? That I was talking about earlier.
Right.
Like you're literally a dot on the screen fighting a freaking giant. It's crazy. It's kind of like the dragon part in God of War 2018. It's kind of like that dragon scene. You're like a little dude fighting a big dragon, but obviously the Greek one, the monsters are even bigger.
Right.
Yeah, so it's cool. A remake is cool.
A remastered version of the God of War.
Remaster is cool. Yeah, remake would have been better, but that's time consuming.
But these are just rumors. So
yeah, rumors come from somewhere. And if you're saying 20th anniversary,
I think they will.
Knowing how every game is getting a remaster.
Yeah.
You're kind of probably going to have it.
Yeah.
I'll be interested in playing this, especially after playing the new ones.
Did you play the late Ragnarok?
Not Ragnarok. Like I'm in the middle of God of War 2018.
Mimir is such a good character. Yeah, this is such a good story. Overall, this is such a good story.
I like Greek mythology, so I kind of do want to go play back the old ones.
Yeah. So this is obviously his origin story kind of thing.
Yeah. So I would be interested in playing this too.
Yeah. Hopefully it looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we'll see.
So the developers for Halo, they have their own studios called 343 Industries, but now they're moving over to Unreal Engine 5 because they have better, I guess, technology and better equipment for stuff for Halo. So they decided that this move would be better for them, so instead of their old, outdated studios.
They're calling themselves Halo Studios or something now too. They're rebranding themselves too.
Yes, they're rebranding their whole name. Yes.
There's no more 343.
343, yes.
Yeah.
It was before it was from Bungie, and then 343.
Yeah.
Yeah. Halo is one of the. It's like it's so sad as well, right? Like
yeah.
Halo was the shit.
Yeah.
Halo 1, 2, 3. I guess 4 kind of died.
It was the introduction of as shooters to console.
Yeah.
Of course, GoldenEye was probably would be a good example of the first one, but this was kind of introduced shooters into console, like modern shooters into console gaming.
Yeah, this was a make or break, but now hopefully with the backing of Microsoft and Bungie's the one. That's the thing, right? Bungie made it, so the passion behind who made it left.
Right.
Someone took over, and it's like Metal Gear, right? Like you pass it on to someone else, they won't do as good a job as the original guy.
Because the passion isn't is there like the original.
Yeah.
Right.
And companies like to milk things, so it's like, how many ideas can you have, right? Like you can only do prequel, before and after stories, and I don't know. Master Chief was a legend, and I don't know. Are you guys excited for Unreal 5? Is cool, and that's not gonna save the game if the game ultimately is not good.
Right.
Are you guys excited for this next Halo adventure, I guess?
I hope that it turns out that it can make a very good game using, better, I guess, tools for them.
Yeah.
So I hope they do well.
Because even Valorant made a similar news, right? Like, but it's a cartoon-looking game.
Right.
It's not gonna be like Halo, where it looks more realistic. I don't know. Sorry, Fergus. So you're saying something?
I'm excited for this because I'm a big Halo fan, and the most recent Halo Infinite, they move on to like an open world style, and it just doesn't feel as great as a more linear campaign gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I do kind of look forward to seeing them changing, just like kind of go back to how the storytelling as they had before.
Probably a reboot, right? What would you think of a reboot? Start all over?
I don't think it need that. They did recently they've already had like remaster of 1 and 2, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think a reboot is necessary.
Okay.
But the Halo's universe is still very it's very big, and there's still a lot of stories that can be told. So
yeah, hopefully
to see where the next ones will take it.
Yeah, hopefully they can revive it, because Halo is it's just a classic, right? Like, it deserves to live, but if they can't make it live, then it's hard.
Yeah.
It's like seeing well, what is a good comparison to that? There's not. It's like seeing Counter-Strike die, but Counter-Strike is still popular, I guess, but probably because it's free to play too. I guess Halo is free to play now, right? The Infinite?
Yeah.
The multiplayer is. I think the campaign, it needs to be paid for the campaign.
Yeah. Well, hopefully. We'll see. Hopefully they can do something. We don't want them to go Concord way. Which is a sad way.
So, I didn't know people were told not to give out their reviews until a certain date.
Oh, so, you should know that from freaking Cyberpunk. Did you guys hear about? Do you remember the Cyberpunk debacle?
No.
They only allow people to play the PC version and not the PS4 and Xbox version, because they know how bad it is.
Right.
They only allow you to play the the PC version only.
Oh my goodness.
So that's why I never really supported Cyberpunk personally, or CD Projekt, but because they try to literally hide how bad the game is, and it took like a year or two to finally bring it up to par, the console.
Yeah, it's finally. It is finally a pretty good game now.
Yeah. But that's the thing, right? Like, you like a company that does that? I personally don't like it, but
I don't. I would like to know, like, as soon as possible, because I don't want to kind of like wait and see.
If people took time off of work and they delayed it even more, and they it's just like a failure of a launch for a console.
Yeah.
Even PC had bugs, but at least it wasn't like console bad. But yeah, there's deadlines, and there's even more like, I guess depends on the company, like CD Projekt did kind of bad. But yeah, there's deadlines for sure.
So with that being said, I didn't know there was an embargo for reviews, but it finally came out, and this is one of the highest JRPGs that got a high review for it.
Yeah.
Which was a 92 aggregate score on OpenCritic.
Yeah.
And then almost 98% recommendation. So the thing is, now it makes me want to go buy it just to see.
The reviews does make a difference, right? Like,
yeah,
like how we're talking about the Joker is a great example. Like, everyone's excited, then reviews come out, and like, okay, they saved us $10-20 or $30.
Yeah, so with the reviews and the score being this high, it was like, okay, now I want to go get it right now, but no.
Yeah. So that means this is the second best full game rating of the year.
Yeah.
After, you guys know what?
Actually, no, it's the fourth best rating.
Oh, it went down even more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Three of them, two of them are the games we know. One is I haven't seen before. But would you guys like to take? Fergus, would you like to take a guess what the top two is?
I have no idea.
No, you should be able to get one of them. You should.
Yes.
From your interest, I think you can get one of them.
Yes.
I mean, Final Fantasy, right?
Yes. What number do you think Final Fantasy is?
Oh, I'm for it, but like 7 or 8.
It's number 2.
Okay.
Guess what number 1 is?
For Metacritic?
From yeah.
Oh, I didn't know Final Fantasy 7 was that high.
From OpenCritic, sorry, OpenCritic.
Oh, I don't know what OpenCritic is. Okay.
Yeah, for OpenCritic, they were Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth was number 2. Guess what number 1 is?
I don't know. I don't know like what
is it the same as Is it the same as Metacritic?
Well, OpenCritic has Astrobot.
Yeah, Astrobot's number 1 for the year.
Yeah. That's amazing.
No, full game of the year. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think number 2 for Metacritic was Elden Ring DLC. But it's not a full game, so that's why people are like saying might not be considered. But that technically is number 1. Yeah, DLC is a lot of people don't consider it as a full game. So yeah, but it's kind of crazy. Like Astrobot is all the way up there. Oh, I guess it's right here. Okay. Yeah. I never heard of this one too.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one.
Okay.
Astrobot. I was like, damn.
No, Astrobot is like, if you're a PlayStation fan, it hits everything except for Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's missing a couple things, but Astrobot is really good.
Yeah, when I was watching you playing, I was like, oh man, is that? Oh my gosh, they did that. Oh shoot, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. But Elden Ring, I'm surprised is not on here. So OpenCritic might be a little different.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy. But this one was pretty high on Metacritic as well. Yeah. Okay. So it makes you want to play. Does it make you want to play too? Then, Fergus? How's the style to you? This game.
This one? I don't know. It's not really my kind of game.
Yeah.
I play as much.
Yeah. It looks. Yeah. To be honest, not my kind too. But the review is good. Good for the company. Hopefully they
do well.
Yeah. Make more. Yeah. I guess this is on Brian's list, huh?
Yeah.
Speaking of Assassin's Creed.
So, in the next 5 years, it's going to be pretty busy. They're going to come out with 2 games a year, it seems like. So, about 10 new Assassin's Creed games in the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Which is now is like, okay, what are they going to do? Like, what era? They already did, like, London. They did, like,
Italy.
Valhalla. Vikings and stuff like that. So it's like, and then this one that's coming out right now, soon in 2025, is Japan. So it's like, what new era are they thinking about?
Technically they can go right? They can go back in time and history.
Yeah, it was like they're all the different places in the world, and then there's also like different times and all those locations.
Yeah, it could be any actually, but every 2 years is kind of. I think I don't know. It's like GTA did a great job, right? Like they don't overdo it.
Yes.
But they also don't deliver soon enough, because GTA 6 has been 50 years since GTA 5. right?
Yes.
So there's a sweet spot between the two, right? But every 2 years, it's like a sports game. Every year, no one, like, you care, but you don't care enough to be like on top of it.
Right.
Because it's technically the same every year. It's just different rosters.
Yeah.
I don't know. 2 years is too much, right?
Yeah.
Like Mario, I think Mario has the right pacing. Like, technically Mario's every year, even with the remake.
Yeah.
Zelda, maybe Zelda might be the better one. Every 3 years.
Yeah. Zelda is pretty good at releasing games.
Within 5 years, I say it's not bad. You don't get too tired of it. You don't forget about it.
It's still kind of fresh in your memory.
Yeah, but this Assassin's Creed Japan one is gonna be pretty interesting, I guess.
Yeah, I got it pre-ordered.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. You never played Ghost yet, right? Ghost of Tsushima?
No. I have not.
Okay.
So speaking of Like a Dragon, the pirate one that I showed last week.
Yeah.
They were thinking about making it into a fishing game, but calling it Like a Dragon Tuna, where the main character was in a fishing boat and he's fighting other fishing boats. So that's what they thought about doing.
Oh, so it's like Assassin's Creed Black Flag or whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. Interesting.
They said it was almost a fishing game, but I was like, oh, I think it would have been cool. You know, you're on a boat and you're fighting other fishermen for territory to fish at a spot.
Yeah, that seems like a fun mini game, right? But making a full game, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about making a full game. I think, yeah, like you said, a mini game, like in that game.
Or a DLC, right?
Yeah.
DLC would have been pretty perfect, right? Especially if you're already playing Like a Dragon.
Yeah.
Here's a DLC that's 20 hours or whatever, and yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah. So
Like a Dragon seems such like a game you want to play now, right? There's so many.
Yeah.
Do you want to get lost in the world or not? That's the thing. The time dedication.
Yeah. So I thought this was a little funny spinoff.
Yeah, let me restart this.
So yeah, this is coming out on October 15th.
Did you guys play any of these in the past?
I probably played one and I was like, nope, I cannot dance. So.
I don't remember which ones, but I played it. Yeah.
Did you like it?
It's not bad. Yeah, pretty fun. Like I do like dancing too. So.
Yeah. As we saw.
Yes.
You have moves. You have moves. Wait, so how is this gonna work? Are they gonna have a camera or is it motion sensor?
So it depends on the console. Because I remember for the Xbox 360, there was a camera that does motion capture. The Wii, it used Joy-Con. Joy-Con. Even the Switch uses a Joy-Con on one hand, so that's use motion capture that way.
Yeah.
This is
for the Switch.
Yeah, this one's for the Switch, but it says it's for all consoles.
Yeah, so I'm assuming it's some type of. I saw not cameras anymore. I don't think any.
Yo, this reminds me. What if this was also on VR? It has to be, right?
Oh, I would say probably it can be.
Oh, that would be okay. Now I could see people why they want to buy it. Oh, they could dance and that would be interesting.
Yeah,
that'd be so cool.
I guess we'll see. I've never played this. How about DDR? Do you guys remember that?
Yes, I tried it once and I said, nope, I cannot dance again.
Really? How about you, Fergus? Were you good at DDR?
Yeah, I had a DDR map for my PS1.
Oh, that was cool, right?
Yep.
Oh, man. That was so cool back then. Okay.
So, another one coming out on the 18th. Sorry. So the next 3 games are coming out on the 18th. This is Mario Party, or not Mario. Yeah, Mario Party Jamboree. Yeah. See, another series of the Mario parties.
Mario
And
Party is
go ahead.
fun in general, right?
Yeah,
Did you guys like it?
I
Yeah,
played one of them. Oh, when we, I played one of them. It was fun,
Yeah.
especially. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, especially since this was multiplayer and you're playing it with friends. It was pretty cool. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, it's like a board game, obviously on
Yeah.
on a console. It was pretty cool, except for when you play on hard or something, and it seems like the computer's cheating, and you always get the bad luck landing. Yeah, but this is fun. I think this is cool for family and stuff like that.
Yeah. This is only for Switch, so
Yeah, this is Nintendo.
yeah.
The mini games have always been really this fun.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's hit or miss, I guess, right? But there are a lot more hits.
Well, I think this one would be fun. The arm wrestling one.
Yeah, some of them were really easy. Some of them were like, oh shoot, you have to actually move. There was a bike one,
Up to
but
20 players? Ooh.
also this is online?
Can have online, seems like.
Oh, 20 is a lot.
20 is a lot.
That's...
Remember how we were talking about that game that can only do 16 or 12 or whatever?
Yeah.
20 is a lot for Nintendo then.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm lagging. Stop cheating. I'm lagging.
Oh, I'm very interested in this now.
Oh. So I guess you can play with randoms, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool, actually. Mario Party was fun. We played it at work once or twice.
Yeah. It was fun playing it.
Yeah.
All right.
Rated M for mature.
So these are kind of like retro games. It's this one is Ash from the Dead versus Evil Dead. And you're the guy with the chainsaw in your hand, killing zombies and monsters. And they also made a Halloween one too. And they're both coming out. Yeah, they're both coming out on the 18th. So if you're into those type of movies and TV movies, then this is a game also for you. Plus, with Halloween coming out too, it seems like it'd be good.
Huh. This looks like a fun time. Kind of bringing it back to old school graphics and gameplay.
Yeah.
I kind of miss those type of games back then. Do you guys feel the same, or is it just me?
Once in a while I get that feeling.
Like Mega Man, I kind of miss that.
Oh yeah, Mega Man. Okay.
What?
I know I like Mega Man, the old one, but how do you feel like Mega Man X as well?
Oh, Mega Man X was even better.
Right, that's what I thought too.
Because you get to upgrade your suit, right? Depending on which body part you get, right?
Yeah, so that's what I was like, oh man, I don't know. I mean, I do like the old school Mega Man where you can, but when the X came out, I was like, oh, this is pretty good too.
Yeah, with Zero, right?
Yeah, so I was like, oh man.
How about Mega Man Legends? Did you guys play that?
No, I didn't play that one.
Did you, Fergus?
Don't remember which Mega Man I played.
Oh, that's the 3D one that you get to, like pretty much 3D exploring world PlayStation 1 days. That was like one of the best things ever. Oh my god, I wish they made it. I wish Capcom actually released the third one. They canceled it for some reason. Yeah, good old days.
Then Mutants Unleashed is coming out on the 18th as well.
No, this is third person. Oh, I've only seen like arcade 2D TMNT games. This is kind of the first I've seen third person version of it.
This actually looks kind of cool.
The turtles look kind of weird. They're young, like teenage, scrawny kids.
Yeah, it's the art style, whatever they want to use, right? I would. Yeah, it's not like the movie one where they're like
Big
muscular.
and bulky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like when they're young. It seems like.
And I like how they gave Donatello glasses.
He always had glasses, didn't he?
No.
Are you sure?
I don't think he always had glasses. I think he has always been the nerdier one, and they've kind of used the glasses in in recent iterations to depict that more.
Because I could have sworn the cartoon had something, or he had goggles.
He did have goggles, yes.
Yes.
Okay, goggles makes more sense. Glasses is more nerdy. Okay, interesting. Right, like this one right here. This is how.
Yes, that's how I remember Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Interesting. Okay, this is cool. Hopefully, this game does good too, because this one looks like a fun time with family. I would say
kids would like it.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I guess we'll see you again next week.
Yeah, see you next week.
See you next week.
Okay.